Jamarin. That's me. They will be doing a 25 question Q&A. This is my first account. I'm like actually being consistent with my posting and everything. Other than like my other page, I have another YouTube page, but right now we're gonna focus on this. I just started this. I need more people to get to know me and to get to know me as a person. It'll help you a lot to get to like interact with me and everything. So yeah, we have 25 questions on this paper. It's questions that were just chosen that I asked my TikTok and stuff. If you don't know my TikTok, go ahead and subscribe to my TikTok right now. I did ask this from like a secret account because I don't like posting like, oh, ask me a question or everything, because really I'm not that big yet, but trust me, I'll get there one day. Your first question. What's your favorite Christmas movie? We are somewhat keeping this Christmas related, so we'll say my favorite Christmas movie is Home. You're probably like, hold on, wait. Home is a movie that everyone likes. Be creative or something. No, I would say Home would be the top movie. I literally would watch Home every single like year around Christmas. What's one gift you really want this year? One gift I really want this year, I put two main gifts that I said that I really wanted on my Christmas list was a bed, because this is way too huge of a bed, and I said a Odro M5 camera, a camera that's like basically smaller than your phone and you get to record with it. What do you think I would choose if I'm doing content creation? The Odro M5 camera. And I think I might get, I don't know, but all I know is when I do get that camera, do you open Christmas presents Christmas Eve or Christmas morning? I wouldn't even question that. I know that some people like open like one gift like on like Christmas Eve, but we don't open gifts on Christmas Eve. We open them all on Christmas morning, which is, I feel like, so much more special. So yeah. So now that we're done with the Christmas questions, we can now go into the like more about me questions. If you ate one food for the rest of your life, what would it be? I haven't really thought about this like that much, so this is gonna go straight from like my head because I really don't know. I would have to say pizza. I'll only say pizza because that's something I eat like a lot. So if I was to eat it for the rest of my life, I wouldn't have no problem with it. And plus, there's like so many different varieties of like food, like pizza, you know? So yeah. What's the most embarrassing thing you've done in school? The most embarrassing thing I've ever done in school is probably in 7th grade. My teacher had a sub, and basically my friend recorded me doing the thug shit while the substitute was at school. My teacher had a son that was in 8th grade. He sent the video to our teacher. Our teacher saw it. He came to my classroom. He was like, look at this. I'm like, and I just started laughing because I don't know what to do at that moment. And I realized I was like, you're in some big trouble, Jamarindaboy. He was like, I'm gonna have to find that blonde girl, which was my best friend. She's still my best friend. He called her. Her name is Emily. Then that's when we got in trouble, and I was like crying and everything. But I kind of got away with it with like sadness and tears and depression. Okay. Number 6, what's your biggest Delulu moment? When I thought that my ex wanted me back. Guys, don't go back to y'all exes. It's an ex for a reason, okay? Y'all obviously couldn't do something right. If it's an ex, it's an ex. It's in the past. Keep on going with your life, okay? Who inspires me the most? This is it's like, I'm not trying to be all about me, but I do inspire myself a lot every single day because I just learn new things that I never knew that like I had about me. And like, I just like even these past days, I didn't know that I could literally just sit in my room for hours and hours and just like literally the only thing I'd be doing is just worrying about my YouTube or social media or my thumbnail or my editing. Like, I haven't just been sitting here doing nothing. I've been actually doing stuff with my life, and I didn't really knew that like I could do these things. So I inspire myself a lot every day. What's your goal for 2026? Already planning this question out and everything. I already know my goal. My goal is to hit more than 1,000 subscribers. Maybe more than like 100,000. As much as work I'm gonna put in for 2026. What I'm trying to say is, I hope that I will have an big enough fan page or fan base or family base that means a lot to me. And yeah. Number 9, what's the first thing you notice about someone you like? I noticed their teeth. I feel like a good smile can get you away with a whole bunch. I don't know. Call me a B word and you can slip away. I don't know. Your smile is good. Like, would you date someone taller or shorter than you? If we talking about dating, I would say taller. If we talking about talking, I'm gonna say shorter because I don't know. Like, height don't really matter to me as much like when I'm talking to somebody, but if I'm dating somebody, sorry, they kind of have to be taller than me. Number 11, what's your most viral video? I hit like 2.3 million on a video, and you know that video is like, I'll pop it up right there. It's like, here's some water for your dry A comments. I was throwing water out of the shower and whatever and throwing it at my phone, and the comments were so rude. They were talking about my shower and everything and how I look. It's literally because the paint is just like, it's not dirty, it's just the paint was just like, it needed to be repainted. And then that's when people were like, they were just being so rude in the comments, but also people were also being nice, so it really didn't matter about hate because you could never hate on a real thing. What's your favorite top YouTubers? First one is Quinn Blackwell. Quinn Blackwell teach me things, and I just love how she's like, I don't know, it feels like, I don't know, like, I know what she means when she says, like, it feels like some, like, Quinn just isn't there in a room when she starts to film, and, like, she just turns into a whole different person, and I get it, okay? Number 2 is Larray. That one music video, let's start off my verse. Oh yeah, he got smelly. That's the first time I started listening to him, and I was singing it inside of my room in like 5th grade, or I don't know, I think it was 5th grade. I was singing inside my room, and tell me why my sister, somebody told me something. Why are you singing that song? Why are you in my business? Okay. The third person is Chris Carter. I like learned so much from him these past months. It's like crazy, and I just think he's a very good YouTuber, and he has way more time to come. And yeah, if you're watching this, Chris Carter, you're doing well. Number 13, do you like anime? No, I don't like anime. The only anime movie I've ever watched was Naruto, and I was literally just watching it to make myself fall asleep of boredom. What's your nationality? I'm a US citizen. I do have something crazy to tell y'all. I'm like mostly black, obviously, but I figured out that I had a grandma that I didn't even know was Indian. I only have like one real like biological sister, like same like mother and dad as me. And I was telling her, I was like, you know that we're Afro-Indigenous? And she was like, no, we're not. Like, yes, we are. I'm like, no, we're not. Yes, we are. What's the worst hairstyle you've ever had? Let me just insert some pictures right here. Bam. Bam. I used to not pick out my side hairs, like right here, and it was so horrible. That was the most embarrassing look, okay? That's when I discovered that I can literally pick out my side hairs, and it's literally been eggs, bacon, grits, sausage for me. Like, what's something you always lose? I always lose some type of headphones. My graduation, I lost my AirPods, and it was so upsetting. I literally went like freaking 30 minutes trying to find it, like with teachers and everything, and I just could not find it, and it was so annoying to me. I bought a new pair of headphones, and it was like wireless ones. Lost them ones, and then I bought like a cheap like dupe of like AirPods because if I already lost 2, what makes you think I'm gonna buy a expensive pair? So I bought that pair, lost again. And now I bought another pair of the same ones. They haven't got lost yet, but I almost lost my case. I almost lost one of the AirPods, and there's only one of them that have survived so far. So the other ones, it was almost RIP for them, okay? What's a phrase you say too much? It's maybe not a phrase, but a word. It's definitely like. People literally like talk so much about me saying like because I say like so much. Because you have to relate yourself to stuff. I don't know. It's just like, anyways, number 17. If you had a warning label, what would it say? Baddest in the room. Watch out. What's your biggest red and green flag? My biggest red flag is someone that doesn't show me attention. Like, I don't know. You kind of have to show attention, but like not overly too much attention. But like, you can't just like say nothing. Like it's not gonna get anywhere. So like, I suggest you speak your truth, okay? Biggest green flag is probably just to communicate. Like, I feel like communication is key. And yeah, something a crush did that made you smile. I didn't really think about this question. So I don't really have crushes though. So it's like, I don't know, like I don't really like hit on people. If I'm like hitting on somebody, it's like kind of a joke, low key. Maybe like in class, like they just like looked at me and smiled at me, and then I just like smiled back. I don't know, kind of makes your like body kind of want to freeze up into an ice stone. I don't know. Number 21. Something you want to improve about yourself. Something I would want to improve about myself is to not really give a freak. I really don't give like at all, but it's like if I had like 0 gives, that would be very nice. What's your favorite comfort show? My favorite comfort show is Henry Danger. I always go back to like I just love it so much. Like I don't know, like that's just one of my watch shows I would go to. And I was about to say Victorious, but Victorious I just started watching. But Henry Danger, trust and believe, I'm gonna watch that junk when I'm 90 years old, laying inside of a freaking hospital bed, okay? What's your guilty pleasure song? Alright, don't hit me with the hate comments, okay? But it's Big Eye by Ice Spice, okay?
To wake up, I'm feeling my best. Bend over, I do my little stretch. Ain't a jellyfish, but I'm the cat. Feel like that fish.
Wait, am I saying it right? That song just sends me so much adrenaline for some reason. I don't know. And she just, as an artist, I know a lot of people don't like her, but she is just like, she really like that, and she knows she is, and that's your problem. What's your biggest ick? My biggest ick is people, oh my gosh, I know my biggest ick. When people sag. It's just like, why is your whole butt out in the world to expose for everyone? Like, we do not want to see that. When you point it out, you're like, oh yeah, like, you're sagging. They're like, oh, why you looking? You think I can't see that big old badoma in my face? Like, god dang. Okay, guys, this is last question, number 25. Cutest thing someone has said to you. I would say, if somebody says something about, oh, Jamarindaboy, I love your hair, it just boosts my confidence to the max. One time, my one teacher, he said that I could be a model if I wanted to. That really, really made me like feel like so good about myself. Cause me modeling, he was talking about like, oh, I could do Louis Vuitton or like literally like anything. Like, I was like, okay. I feel like a side hustle would be modeling. I don't know. This is the end of the video. I hope y'all had a great time watching this and y'all learned something new about me. And y'all just keep on learning stuff new about me each and every day you watch me. So keep on tuning into this Vlogmas. And make sure you subscribe, make sure you put a thumbs up, and type something in the comments. Literally type, what's the favorite question that you ask, or ask me even more questions and I'll reply to them. Bye guys, see you another day.